here we go. Welcome back. This is Amy. And if you're new, thanks and welcome too. But yeah, it's Thursday and it's been a couple of weeks. But yeah, I just haven't been in the mood. Been a slow reading summer. Kind of a slump, kind of not. I don't know. Copy. This one is Black Rifle. I think it's called Freedom of 76. I'll pop it up. It's good. That one I used oat milk and some caramel flavoring. So it tastes pretty good. Anyway, enough about the coffee because, well, that's my thing too. Okay, the dogs are in here. Just fair warning there. And then Minnie's down over here. Daisy, Minnie, Daisy, Minnie. They start barking, we're going to have to pause and let them out. See, Daisy's looking at me already. Daisy, no barky barks. We have to be quiet for Mama's video. Okay, we're talking about books. I know you're semi excited. Not really. Okay, on with the show. Um, yeah, I have some. Oh, so we're doing our August TBR. I thought, sure, why not? It's August tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get to all these. I should. They're all library books. So I didn't put any of my books on there, but that doesn't mean I won't read any of my books. But yeah, summer's been a slow reading process, but I've been getting through some. I have a long list of um book reviews, which when I get to them, probably not going to remember half of it, but I got the rating written down and I have a summary. I can do a summary of what the book's about and kind of jolt my memory of what I thought. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Um, yeah. So let's just get right into it for our August TBR. And I hope you guys have a good reading month. I hope mine well, I hope I continue to read, um, for one. But yeah, I read mainly thriller and horror here. So if you're new, I don't want to scare you off, but that's my thing. It's my jam. I like it. Anyway, here we go. The weather's been nice, by the way. It's been like mid low. We might get some high 90s. I can't complain. This summer's been like a chill summer. Like it's barely had a few days in the hundreds or over hundreds. It's been in the 90s, 80s, mid high 80s. It's usually about mid high 90s, which is exceptionally nice. Believe me. And if you're not used to the hot weather where you live, well, let me tell you, this is nice. Okay, enough of the nonsense. Let's go. Daisy's rearranged herself. Okay, Daisy, you got to be quiet. Okay, be a good girl. You too, Minnie. Take your naps. Okay, so my current read I have right now is Catfight by Kit Conway. Um, yeah, this is a new one. I heard about this on somebody else's channel and I can't remember the name. But anyway, this is about I'll just read you the synopsis. I think I've have this on another video, but it says when the peace shatters in suburbia, the claws come out. My glasses are fogging up. Former zoologist Coralie King now reigns over a different kind of animal kingdom as Queen Bee of Sevenoaks, a wealthy suburb of London. But this quiet, cloistered community is turned upside down when Coralie's husband sees a panther sitting on the trunk of his car at a dinner party. Was it just a shadow, or is there really an apex predator stalking their neighborhood? So that's just a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but anyway. So yeah, it's going okay. I do like this. There's a map in there, which I'll explain here in a minute. There's a map of the neighborhood, and this is the God, my directions are horrible. The three main house families that the book's talking about. which is good because when it first starts off, they're having this dinner party in one of the people's backyards, and I was getting a little confused because there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people at the dinner party, and I normally can handle a lot of people characters, but for some reason my brain just wasn't focusing on this, and I had to reread it a couple of times. I'm not saying it's the book. I'm saying it's me. My brain was just on pause. And but anyway, so there's the Dorset house, the Brooks house, and the King house. And what I just read was Coralie, King, Adam, and then there's Iris and B. But I think because Iris and B haven't came up yet, that she has children from a previous relationship and she has them part-time, those girls. And then the other one, the Brooks house, is Emma and Matt, and they have Henry, Daisy, and a cat named Socks. And then there's also a bunny running around somewhere. I don't know whose bunny that is. Oh, I think it's the Dorsets because its name is Bob. Um, there's Twig, Blake. Those are that's a same-sex couple. Women. Twig. Which funny story, sidetrack. I have a cat. We have some outside cats. And when when this one mama cat we adopted um ended up getting pregnant and we didn't know. Anyway, none of that. She had 4 kittens, and they were born in like the fall time, so I named them kind of a fall theme names. And so one of the cats' name is Twig. So every time I read this and I come across this lady's name, her name is Twig. I mean, I think of my cat, and I'm like, who? Okay, yeah. Anyway, Twig. My cat's name is Twig. One of my cats. Then there's Cider, Pumpkin, and Chai. Anyway, side story. But, they have 2 kids, Elwood and Skylar. No, I would not name my kid Elwood. I don't know where that even came from. And then there's Bob, which I'm assuming is the bunny. I can't remember. So, yeah. So, apparently, this guy at this dinner party, he decides to take a break from the dinner party and goes around the house and he's smoking a joint. So, marijuana. I don't know. They called it something else in here, and I'm not totally up on all the British slang. But somebody had a word. They said he was smoking something, and I never heard of that before. Um, where is it? Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know. There was a different word, but basically it's a joint. Um, and so he's talking to these two. One of the two of the people come over. Twig and Matt come over to talk to him, and he's there smoking, and they're facing him, and he's facing out towards the lawn, out towards the lawn area and the tree line. And all of a sudden he gets this look on his face and he's like, "Oh my God, did you see that?" And they're like, "What?" And he's turner, he's like, he just seen he didn't know what he's seen. He thought he seen a cat, some kind of cat, because he's seen the tail, but he wasn't sure. So he's like, "Is it a panther? Is it a tiger? Is it?" So he goes back and he tells the people, "Oh, let's get in the house, blah, blah, blah." And then the wife is like, "Okay, whatever." And she's like, "Shouldn't have been smoking the joint." And I thought, this could be all turned out that he's hallucinating from, he's got some bad weed, and maybe there's not really a cat in this story. But could be. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. We've finished the dinner party and we've moved on to the next day. And one of the ladies, Emma, is a big Disney fan apparently, because they call her the Disney mom. I think she wears like Disney theme on her clothes or something. I don't know. They call her the Disney mom. I'm not really sure yet. But anyway, there's a map and I can keep track of the people, which is good. Oh shit. I just took out my, oh, I think I'm right here. I think uh I just lost my place. I think it was on 28. I think I'm on page 28. Oh my god. It's not going well. Okay, so that is cat fight. So it's going okay. It's a little slow, I think, for me to start out just because of the whole dinner party situation and so many people. But we've seen a big cat, maybe a panther, and hence the cover. Oh, and then in here they have little each chapter is has like cat print, cheetah print, and then some of the edginess like little leopard, cheetah, whatever that is print. So that's cute. So that's my current read right now. Now, on to the August TBR. We're going to get into hopefully this quick video. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I keep chit chatting about stuff that doesn't go along with the show. Okay, so these are library books. I have so that book, The Cat Fight, and this one here is due back on the August 9th. So as soon as I finish that, I have to start this one, which is The Bachelorette Party by Camilla Sten, whatever, however you want to call her. Um, glare, 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 glare. There we go. Yeah. So this one, so these I think I've all got from some other booktubers who wanted to read these, or we're talking about new books that came out. So this is a new book that came out. Was it last few months ago? Last month? I don't really know. But this one that seemed really fun. It is one of these blurps on the back says this is Agatha Christie meets Scream. I'm a Scream fan and an Agatha Christie fan, by the way. So that should be interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. And let's see. Okay, so let's read the blurb. It says on a remote island nestled off the coast of Sweden, four women, Tilly, Anna, I'm going to say it's Lena and Evelina. I'm probably pronouncing these names wrong. Meet every year. Best friends since childhood, the idea is to drink beer, dance by the water, and shake off the weight of life's expectations. The location of the island is secret to everyone but them. One night of reckless fun and secret sharing. One night of reckless fun and secret sharing, and then they return to their normal lives. Okay. So that's what they do. They drink, they dance, they share secrets. 10 years later, ever since she was a teenager, Tessa Nielsen has been consumed by the story of four friends who disappeared. As her true crime fervor turned into a widely popular podcast, Tessa covered Sweden's most gruesome cases, but could never find the answers behind what happened to these women who disappeared. Now Tessa's podcast has crashed and burned. Any chance she has at uncovering the truth vanishing with it. Did that make sense? Because in my head it didn't. Um, okay. These names, I'm telling you, I'm just going to make up how they sound, and we're just going to go for that. Annalise is Tessa's best friend, and before she walks down the aisle, she wants to have a bachelorette party. The destination, Baltic Vinyasa. Baltic Vinyasa. Sure. A sleek, sophisticated yoga retreat on a small island off the coast, one with such similar characteristics to the tragedy years ago that it raises the hair on Tessa's neck. The idea to drink gallons of kava. I know what that is. I lived in Hawaii and they have kava too. If it's the same kava. Um, uh-huh. I didn't really like it that much, but I don't know. Do sunrise yoga and get into their last chance to bond with the bride. Tessa will not pass this up. It's her last chance to find out what happened to the four women once and for all. And it's someone else's last chance to get revenge. Okay. So that's going to be my next read after the cat fight. Oh my god, I have a short memory span. Who has a short memory span in the animal kingdom? Is it an elephant? I don't know. Probably not. Probably elephants probably have a better brain than I do. Anywho, and the next, so these next three aren't due to the. I think I renewed them to this August 16th. I might have to renew them again, depending on how my reading's going. Okay, this one. Did I start it? No, I didn't. Fantastic Land, a novel by Mike Rockoven. I don't know. I've read this one. I read Murderland, which is also this is a theme park horror thriller type story. And I read Murderland, which is a YA like thriller horror. It wasn't really horror. I didn't think it was really horror. Murderland. I can't think of who wrote it right now. But that was supposedly like a theme park thriller, a murder in the park that happened. And this is supposed to be like a I guess more of a horror that happens in a a park, a theme park, I guess. Oh Lord. Um so yeah, so there was this one and then there's another one that has to do with the theme park. Um I can't think of the name of it. But I thought, "Oh, that would be like this summer, I guess my thing is reading about horror thrillers, murders that happen at amusement parks." Amusement park, that's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, so this is Fantastic Land. Can't remember where I heard about this one. It's not new, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a few years old. Now, my few years could end up being like 10, 20 years, but um it says copyright 2016, 2018. So I think it came out in 2016. Yeah, 2016. Anyway, it's a little bit old. Well, not old. Daisy, sit down. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So anyway, so this is about says get ready for a struggle for survival in the unluckiest of places. Prepare to visit Fantastic Land. Fantastic. Since the 1970s, Fantastic Land has been the theme park where fun is guaranteed. But when a hurricane ravages the Florida coast and isolates the park, the employees find it anything but fun. 5 weeks later, the authorities who rescue the survivors encounter a scene of horror. Photos soon emerge online of heads on spikes. Well, I guess this is a horror. Outside of rides and vice versa on spikes outside of rides and vice versa, and human bones littering the gift shops, breaking records for hits, views, likes, clicks, and shares. How could a group of survivors, mostly teenagers, commit such a terrible act? Well, in this day and age, it's possible. I'm not being a pessimist, but there's some terrible things that happen. Um, Presented as fact-finding investigation and a series of first-person interviews, Fantastic Land pieces together the grisly scenes series of events. Cut off from the world and left on their own, the teenagers soon find rival tribes form they soon form rival tribes who viciously compete for food, medicine, social dominance, and even human flesh. I don't know if I could read this. Um, not that I'm reading this again. This new social network divides the ravaged dreamland into territories ruled by the pirates, the shop girls, the freaks, and the mole people. This has given me Lord of the Flies vibes. Oh, it says right there. Okay. If meticulously curated online persona can replace private identities, what takes over when those constructs are lost? Fantastic Land is a modern take on Lord of the Flies meets Battle Royale. I don't know what that is. That probes the consequences of a social civilization built online. Mike Brockhoven writes thriller horror novels while his kids are in gymnastics class or at piano. Well, he has to get them out of the house. Um, yep, he lives in Nebraska. Great. Um, yeah, Fantastic Land. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, I don't know if I can get through that. Might have a little social media aspect in here. It's not written like and it doesn't like, but talks about online stuff. Anyway, so that's that one. It has a table of contents. That's good. Anywho, and the next one is a new one also, and this is "It's Not the End of the World" by Jonathan Parks Ramage. I feel like I not get There we go. It's not the end of the world. Well, in this book it could be. Okay, so this is new. It just came out. I'll say last month. I know it's just in the last month or so. Maybe June. Maybe this came out in June. I don't know. Um, yeah. Okay. So this is Coco Miller's blurbed. She's the only one. Okay. So this is about. You put the tape right over. I can't read what that says. From the acclaimed author of something comes a terrifying author of some, but the author of something comes a terrifying climate thriller. Okay, it's two. It's 2044, and life is bleak for many Americans, but not for one wonderkind artist turned sellout Mason Daunt. Safe in his Los Angeles mansion, Mason can afford to remain blissfully unaware of the relentless wildfires engulfing California. They probably started writing. No, this would have came. They would have had to write that really fast. Anyway, well, there's always fires in California, so he could have wrote it anytime. Um, so relentless wildfires engulfing California. The proliferation of violent right-wing militias and the rampant authoritarianism destroying American society. He's so rich, in fact, that he and his partner, Yun Ho Kim, are throwing a 100-person, $100,000 baby shower to celebrate their newborn on the way. But when a potential apocalyptic event descends upon Los Angeles on the day of their celebration, oh, what luck! The couple can't fathom canceling the biggest social event of the season. So Mason embarks on a few last minute errands. That's never a good idea. Um, Shuttled through Los Angeles in his self driving Tesla. Again, not a good idea. That is, until a staggering twist thrusts him into the mounting chaos and threatens everything he holds dear. His perfectly curated reality is crumbling around him, but surely it's not the end of the world, right? Mm. Shot, shot, shot through with biting wit, brutal gore, primal sex. I didn't expect that. And unexpected catharsis. It's not the end of the world is a nerve shredding roller coaster of a novel. Parks Ramage asks unflinchingly, what happens when climate change, capitalism, white supremacy, and technocracy, yeah, I can't say it right now, are pushed to their breaking points? Yep. Set across post apocalyptic decades, it's not the end of the world, proves the deadly links, the most something something. There's a piece of tape there. I can't read it. Among us will go to ensure their lives, blah, 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 are untouched by disaster. Yeah, that should be interesting. Post or apocalyptic LA. And you decide to run you decide to run a last minute errands and your self-driving Tesla. I say all hell's going to break loose just on those things. Mm. Yeah. Don't take yourself, zombie apocalypse. I'm just saying don't use a self-driving Tesla cuz I really think bad things would happen. Just saying, just to, you know, heed my advice. I have nothing to back that up, really. Okay, my hair is bothering me. Okay, here we go. Okay, this next one is this one came out. I don't know when it came out. May, June. It's a new one too. It came out this year. It's Pride or Die by C.L. Mont Blanc. Okay. This is a new teen fiction, it says. I think it's a thriller. I don't know that it's horror, but it could be. There's a murder in it. So it's kind of hard to graduate high school when you're the prime suspect in attempted murder. Not a murder, but attempted murder. 17-year-old Eleonora Finkel. Man, these names, people. Okay, writers out there, if you just happen to pass this by and watch it, simplify the names. Just simple names. Um, just wants to finish her senior year and get the hell out of Texas. But when her LGBTQ plus club meeting inconveniently coincides with an attack on the school's head cheerleader. Oh my. She and her friends find themselves in the hot seat. In order to clear their names and ensure the survival of their club for future queer teens, they'll have to track down the real culprit themselves. Unfortunately, Eleonora is far from a professional detective. She's riddled with anxiety, annoyingly attracted to the case's cute victim, and her trusty crochet hook feels insufficient for the fighting off of a would-be killer. I would say yes. Um, but if her chaotic friendship group can't sleuth their way out of an entire freaking murder mystery, they might just become the new targets. Okay, that sounds like a fun read. Fun. You got a knitting needle, anxiety, and she is annoyingly attracted to the victim. Anyway, that sounds like a fun one. It doesn't sound too terrible because it's attempted murder. It's not actually murder, although there might be one in here. I don't know. Okay, so far that is what I have for my reading, my TBR for August or Book of Possibilities. I do want to get through these because they are library books that I carefully put on hold and waited patiently for. And there are also two others. I'm first in line. I should be getting them soon. One is at the library is Stephen King's new one, Never Flinch. It's the new Holly Gibney. I'm excited about that one. I think I also have that audio on hold too, so we'll see about that. And shoot, what's the other one? Let me pull it up because I can't. Uh, what is the other one? I have this. Un momento, por favor. I'm in first in line. Oh, With a Vengeance, the new Riley Sager. So I'm number one in line, but I've been in number one in line for a little bit. So I would guess that I would get those in August. And then I also have on hold the new Chuck Tingle Lucky Day. I'm 3 of 8, and that doesn't come out till this. I think it doesn't come out till this month, August. August is tomorrow. And the new Karen Slaughter, We're All Guilty Here. So those ones don't come out till August, I think. But I'm in line. I'm number 3 for Chuck Tingle and number 6 for Karen Slaughter. I don't I might not even, and I just put on hold the new S.A. Cosby because reading the Razorblade Tears, I still haven't got to the other two I have of his, but I'm a fan of S.A. Cosby, and this is King of Ashes. It's his new one. Um, I have a long hold for this one. I am number 73 out of 73 position. So probably this fall, unless a lot of people drop off the list, but yeah. So that's it for the reading update, or well, the August TBR and a small reading update. But yeah, and I did finish before I did the cat. Oh shoots. Um, problems. I did finish before I started the cat fight. I finally got through Stephen King's Revival. So this one is on the list for a review. I did like it, and it was giving me. I made a note. It was giving me Frankenstein vibes. So when I get to the review, we can explain that without doing spoilers, um, and how it kind of paralleled some things that happened in real life. Not, I mean, it's Stephen King, so don't freak out and think something horrific happened here. No, I mean yeah, in real life for us, me and my family. But anyway, nothing Stephen King horrorish. Don't worry. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. But yeah, that was giving me kind of Frankenstein vibes as I kept reading through it. And finally it concluded at the end. And I was like, yep, probably a Frankensteinish. Not the same, but similar. But yeah, so thanks for coming by. And hopefully we'll be back soon for an update of some sort. I know I have a book haul, a little one. I would say a medium size. I think it's 7 books. I would call that medium. It's not small, it's a medium size that I've had. I need to, I wanted to do a video on that. I might add some more books by the time I get to that video, but yep. So there we go. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. Stay cool, stay warm, whatever. Um, we're gonna be fine. And I'll see you back here. Hopefully, I've been wanting to get back to my 2 days a week filming, but I don't know. Just haven't been in the mood and other stuff, and you know how it goes. Okay, so thanks, and we'll see you later. We need light? I don't think so. I think we're good. Glasses. 'Cause I can't see. Ugh, those are dirty. I wash these every frickin' time. Coffee almost done. Gonna be here in just a minute. Shirt. It's my summer wing. Gabby Reed's summer wing. I got it later than I should have, but that's okay. I have it next year. Yeah. I don't think I need the light on. Maybe. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if I turn the light? Check it out. Wash my hair. It's dark. It'll dry out and you'll see all the gray. Keep it cut pretty good, but anywho, that's hair. That's my hair. Wild and free to be you and me. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Let's go. Push the button.